Actually, Batman's supposed to come today. He said he will.
What?
But I would kick him the moment he will join.
You ain't gonna kick him.
Well, come on, Trouble. He's actually
Don't
being an ass, really.
don't be kicking him.
What did he do? I did not heard this.
What's today's date?
Well, yesterday we rallied Diablo.
25th.
There we go.
1611 rallied Diablo with Qatar. And, well, Diablo is strong, you guys know it. And the rally result was like, well, it's not good. It's not good like at all. And Batman shared to report in Angelfish chat and said something like, Look, like when Firas gave this castle to Qatar, it was pretty strong and now it's falling apart. And people start supporting like, yeah, when the castle got gifted to a farmer and blah blah blah. I was like, what?
Oh, I did see stuff like that. I didn't know the context. All right. I didn't know where
The
it
context
started.
was
Yeah.
on Diablo.
Just ignore that subject. It's nonsense. Yeah. Well, rallying a castle like Diablo, it's a test. You are not expecting to burn a castle with such massive stats.
Yes.
Yeah, from time to time you try to do such a rally to see you know, comparing castles with each other, seeing what you are missing or what he got, how he is relying on what in defense.
Right.
Yeah.
This has been part of the game for a long time.
Yeah.
It was worth
everybody does
trying.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth trying. Well, we rallied when we faced TVP. We rallied the queen, the king.
The 35 villain.
Yeah. We didn't expect it to, you know, to do any damage, but we have to test it. We have to try it.
All right. I get what you're saying.
So let
All
Bat
right.
say whatever he wants. It's up to him.
All right. So
You
we're
cannot, you know, ask people to stop, you know, gossiping all the time.
Well, but
Some
come on,
people
you
love-
know your stats. That's what killed me the most. Like, well, okay. And after we start trashing Salam as always.
So we're live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Monster COK show. We are here with the usual suspects. Thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate everything that you guys do. Please, you know what? Hey, guess what? We're gonna zero Qatar in this chat right now. We're gonna just zero in.
Yes.
So we're getting
Yes,
ready
we're
to
gonna
go.
Stream it live.
Yes, we're gonna stream it live. Actually, I forgot to change my thumbnail to that. That's what I'm doing right now. Zeroing QTR first live.
Easy peasy.
Try catch one with the
There we go. All right.
You guys want what
So
I'm
we're-
smoking, right?
So we're zeroing Qatar first live. So now whoever gets us like 100 likes. 100 likes will zero Qatar.
Well, before we zero Qatar, we would zero ourselves, I believe, actually.
Easy
Hey,
work.
Pretty much.
We're of course I'm not lying because I never lie.
You just work around what you're truly saying, right?
Exactly.
I am surrendering myself to this assuming
Process.
Yeah.
Commit to the process. It'll be fine.
Qatar vowed that he would donate his castle to charity.
It's for a good cause, honestly.
The same way that James donated tonight some of his troops to us.
Exactly. Exactly. Where is James?
She is
I think-
late and she has to get up early tomorrow.
That's what he says. But I think we all know what it is. I think we all know what it is.
3 hours or so.
Oh no, James needs to get his ass in here.
His booty hole.
The
His-
most interesting is way sexy, actually. He's been pretty quiet lately.
Yeah, we're
Huh?
who James has?
No, Eggsy.
Eggsy?
Eggsy.
Remember Eggsy?
I think
Eggsy is celebrating his diamond anniversary.
I thought that was Semi.
No, that was
That
Simi.
was
Yeah,
Sammy.
sorry,
I thought
Simi.
Eggsy and James were celebrating it.
Oh, Eggsy
Oh,
and
there we go. Let's start that one.
Eggsy and James are
Happy birthday.
Eggsy and James are now.
Little
He's
broke
just
down
busy.
Batman.
So right now, Eggsy, James, and Simi and Ainge have something in common. They're all celebrating the diamond.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, we could go so many different directions with that statement, Trouble.
Just keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, come on, Mal. You don't have something to say?
No,
Oh,
no,
man.
let's not go there. Wait, that's just can of dynamite.
So how's everybody's week been?
It was pretty good.
We need a new C.
Need
Yes,
a
we
new
need
C?
C. I've been tired of 538, 248, and 1049.
I haven't been in C in a month.
Lucky you.
Those animals
I'm
banded or
tired.
rallied like our entire alliance except for me. It was really rude.
I wanted one, damn it.
How
I
rude.
mean, just leave me out. I felt so. It's terrible.
Are you guys
Felt
having same C with BK1, right?
So
That's
so
pretty exciting.
so Kilu got rallied. It took
By Mal?
by Mal's team. It took us a whole total of like 20 minutes to figure out that it was Mal's team, because I was like, oh yeah, Kilu sent me a picture of that we got rallied, and she was like, yeah, we rallied you too, and I was like, oh, how'd I do?
I don't play anymore, so tell me how I did.
Yeah. Kilu is doing an amazing job with that castle, man. I couldn't ask for a better person to have took that castle over, pretty much. You know, the dude does everything that he can. You know, he said that he was working on zeroing Devil next. He just can't find out which castle she's in.
That's the
There
tricky
is
part.
actually so many people who wanna zero Devil, but they actually did nothing for real.
Didn't understand nothing you said.
Yeah, right.
I think if you guys mixing me with other Devil from 538, that would make sense, because everyone wanna zero 538.
So I heard that Batman's going to 538.
Yeah, that's true actually.
He said that last time, right? I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that it's still an ongoing thing, because a lot of times
Well, I give it 2 weeks before the global war will start there.
did you say global warming?
Is there?
Hold on,
is
let me
there a
turn up the
deadline
heat.
now for the jumping? Did they issue it officially now?
Yeah,
Mm,
what's the new thing for jumping? Like,
well, actually, the jumping limit gonna be counted on the strength of the kingdom and the activity of the kingdom. The most active kingdoms gonna get the low limit, and the dead kingdoms gonna get the bigger limit.
Oh, so what you're saying is we're not going to get anybody.
And yes, it seems same for 1611.
Hey, my whole kingdom's active.
hey, All right, so we got a little trolling going on. So Savage Chance said that QTR tried rallying me last KVK and lost so bad. But what's up, Trouble? So he said hi to me, and I don't know if he's saying that you lost or if that he lost. Did you rally a castle called Savage Chance?
Well, we rallied half of the no hit,
Which
and none of
kingdom?
them survived the rally.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't say what kingdom he's in or anything like that. Savage Chance, what kingdom are you in, bud?
I believe it's 1006, the last that we faced in KVK.
And then Death by Dog has a serious question. So a guy he said that he lost. Savage Chance said that he lost.
Well, sorry about that, guy.
It's all
You're not.
It's
No, you're not.
intentionally-
Sorry, not sorry.
With all due respect.
With all due respect. With all
I feel that in my heart from Latino.
it's all fun and games until someone gets an eye poked out. So Death by Dog Kingdom 1029 has a question. He says a guy asked if guard set on times 8 will this armor work with attributes it has. What does that mean? Hold on. I read the question in my head and it sounded good, and now that I said it out loud it doesn't sound good.
What if the guard set with evolution X8? Will this armor work with attributed?
I can't
That
understand.
didn't
I don't
Yeah,
understand
that
the word.
didn't help
Yeah,
any.
that didn't help at all.
No.
You made our whole situation worse.
We love you, devil.
I actually
So
don't know what he's trying to say.
so the times 8 will this armor work with attributes it has? Yes, of course it will. It'll work with times 8. So if you click on the armor, if you actually click on the armor and look at the attributes, it'll give you a times 8, or I mean a times 2, a times 4, and a times 8 attributes, right? Won't it? Or is that one of the only ones that doesn't have a evolution attribute?
I think only gems does not get affected by upgrading the equipment. So
Ah,
plus 2, plus 2.
okay. Yeah, so
It only gets affected by the the equipment
upgraded it.
plus 8. Yeah.
okay. No, Death by Dog, you're amazing, man. You ask a lot of really good questions. So I just don't know if I said it right. Fire is lighting them up. Fire is lighting Eggsy and James up, dude.
Yes, he is.
Fire said, "Did you hear James and Eggsy are spooning? It's their diamond anniversary."
Wait, Trouble. Way asking if the guard set working on commander's heroes.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
It
no,
doesn't.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't work on commander.
No, it
heroes.
only works for the wall.
Yeah, it only works on your wall.
Mm.
And to be honest, it's not all that great.
No, it's not.
It's
No.
not all that great. Well, I mean, unless they did some
Who's
kind of an
hearing
update.
These reports.
That's gonna be Death by Dog. Kingdom 1029. Hearing that and this is the second time that he's brought up like the armor and the commanders. So they don't work on the commanders. Nothing outside of like the random attributes that certain equipments have work on commanders, correct?
Yeah, and they took the basic HP off of the shield for infantry commander, so that doesn't even do you any good anymore.
Yeah.
Ah,
Basically
the
just
one.
the gems, and then the siege OD
The-
on the ring for the siege hero.
Yeah.
So the shield that you used to put at the infantry commander, now it's not working anymore.
No, they
Doesn't
took that
give the
away about a
1%.
month ago.
No, yes, it doesn't work.
I
Well,
wonder-
we discussed the fight.
I was looking for that 1%. Like I noticed. Considering I'm not playing with infantry, so I didn't notice that at all. But thank you. but the other equipment, that the ring, is it the ring? Yeah.
Yeah.
They said the one they say.
The AA ring with the
helps with-
siege offensive
Yeah,
damage.
with the siege. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that still
That
works.
one also is not working anymore now.
No, it still
No,
works.
that works.
That one works.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shield apparently was like some kind of hidden loophole. Like it never showed that it worked, that attribute was even available on that shield ever.
Yes, it was
Exactly,
some
yes.
kind of bug.
Yeah. And then they called it a display error, saying that it just showed you that it worked. It just really doesn't work. But people were surely getting zeroed by it. But so I mean, and then they took it out altogether. So you know what? There may be a display error and it might work, and it just shows that it doesn't work. Correct? You never know.
No,
Who
it
knows?
worked at
Who
some
knows
point
with this
of
game?
time, And then they took it off. They even sent a mail, I believe, saying that it was mistaken. It shouldn't give two attributes, so they deleted it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. Is
Whoa.
that disgustipated?
I know that song.
I haven't heard that intro in forever. That should be my intro from now on. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, guys, considering that we are talking about the Mars shield, how about the other one, the necklace?
The necklace?
Does it give any attributes at all? Yeah. Both you are getting from the military rank redeem.
Yep.
So, if the Mars used to give, or supposedly used to give, basic HP for infantry, the necklace, does it give anything at all?
Nope.
What?
Just left it there because you already have it.
Hmm?
I mean, I just
It-
left it there because I already had it, but
It doesn't give anything, actually.
yeah, it's just for the gem.
Well, thanks for nothing.
You're so very welcome.
Not you, the game.
That's the
Wait,
show.
we don't have a J today, so no one is sharing the link. I'm gonna do it, actually.
Damn.
Oh, it's the nothing show.
It's the nothing show?
He said thanks for nothing.
Oh. So I'm just kind of showing these battle reports, man. Qatar, man, you really fucked this guy up, man. You took 201 million power from Adam.
Well, this is what this game is all about. I guess.
Exactly, man. You know what? Like, this is the only game where I've cost somebody thousands of dollars, and then they mail me and like they'll be like thank you, you taught me how to defend myself, you know, and then you'll zero like somebody with 10 million troops, and they'll like message you and say, I hope your mother dies. You know?
Yeah.
You're like seriously.
There's always those guys.
This always
Playing a
amazes me,
completely
you know,
different game.
when you are in KVK and someone from the other king, the enemies, you got him, you know, without shield, and you just solo him or burn him.
Oh
Then
yeah.
he come, man, why you attack me? Well, hello.
We're in peace. We're in peace. Why are you attacking me? Like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
I'm only a farm.
Yeah. Who attacks somebody whenever they're only a farm? Like, hold on, did you not get the memo? It's
Well, congratulations to TVB today. I heard they won.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Wait,
TVB
wait.
won. So what do their skins look like? Can anybody share one of their skins?
They're not opening.
They're
I
not
believe we
opening.
didn't receive it yet.
Hello.
What do you mean? I received it already.
Hello, Joel.
Hello, Joe.
Hey
I
Joe.
received it
Fuck is
2
gravy.
weeks ago, but it won't let you open.
So what restaurant are you patronizing today? Joe.
No clue yet.
No clue
I
yet.
I want to roast gravy first.
Oh yeah.
Well, leave Gravy in peace. I actually was looking for your titles today too, but I couldn't find it.
Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and
No.
gravy.
You
Next
don't
time,
need
don't
gravy.
forget the gravy.
Baby gravy. I'm gonna call him now Baby Gravy now.
Whenever somebody was
Gravy actually is really cool guy. He
who
was just throwing at you.
who
No.
Gravy guy.
No. He's not a cool guy. He was making problem with me, obviously.
who
He picked a fight with Joe.
who picked a fight with Joe? Hold on, I'm trying to catch up here. What happened?
He went next to me, kill all my T plots, only
Who?
like 30k T10 troops. Kill them all, and he didn't kill anybody else except me.
Well, because
Oh, wow.
he
You got
really
bullied.
wanted Joe.
No kidding.
He wanna attract you. Why do you think he called you a sweetheart?
Yeah, but I call him I'm a guy. Why keep calling me dear and sweetie? What the hell?
Oh God, I thought this was over.
What?
No.
No, still
Who is
Still
Said
going.
anything yet?
who is saying this?
Huh?
What's his
Talking
name?
about, graveyard.
Gravy?
Gravy.
Graveyard.
Biscuits and gravy.
Gravy.
Well, he's Breaker. Breaker said, "Dear Joe."
It must have been
Maybe
Breaker
that-
that did it.
I'm sure that does not have to do anything with the picture you have as a display, Joe.
Yeah,
the
you know,
avatar is kind of confusing.
I thought that you were a woman named Joe at first, and then whenever I heard you, I was like, oh, I'm completely mistaken. And then I saw you, and you don't look nothing like the avatar or the name. You don't look like a
Oh,
Joe.
dude.
Is your name really Joe?
Yeah,
Really?
kinda.
Kind of. I love Joe to death, man. He's so funny.
Yeah,
But-
Joe makes me laugh.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like how every time that we're on here and we could just be hanging out and all of a sudden it'll go to video and it'll be Joe going to get something to eat like
Every time.
every time. Like he's in a drive-through, he's eating crab legs, he's doing something.
Yeah, on the way. I'm still trying to find my clothes. Who the hell is it?
uh, so Savage Chance says, Trouble, I have Lord 60, 1G Castle, and Lord 58, 500 mil. Both good stats, feel like I'm missing something, or maybe a few things not right. Would you be willing to check it out for me? Yeah, absolutely, Savage. Just, if you have no problem with that, we could do that during a stream if you want. Just send it to one of the people that are in the Discord right now, and we could definitely take a look. It might not be this stream, but it'll be next stream or something like that. You know, have no problem with analyzing your reports and figuring out. Just send us a decent report. Don't send us nothing from, you know, ancient battlefield or anything like that. Send us a real defense report and a real attack report.
Yeah, it can be Qatar report actually.
So you'd have to send us a total of 4 reports from what? I wasn't ready for that. What did you just say?
I
Nobody
say
knows.
that it can be Qatar report actually.
Okay, just type it out.
Yeah, because still didn't understand it.
I just heard Qatar and that's it.
I heard
Well,
something.
why is my translator XD? I need to
you better get Eggsy out of spoon.
James has got them all tied up.
Oh wow! I wasn't expecting that twist.
Yeah, Zeus, it was a really good team. 491 was. 491 was a great team, man. So we're getting ready to zero Qatar here in just a few minutes. Joe's setting the rally.
Oh yeah, he's taking his revenge
I
from
thought you wanted to
the
zero
out
Qatar.
of me.
Yeah. He's like, here, send this to Graveyard to tell him.
Homie?
Yes,
I'm protecting graveyard owners.
Okay, what the fuck is he?
leave him. Joey, come on, leave the guy in peace.
So aggressive tonight.
Yeah,
He hasn't had his Wendy's yet. Just leave him alone.
yeah, Joe. I've never seen Joe this aggressive, man.
He was all worked up.
Graveyard might be fucked. Anytime that somebody was like really easy to beat or something like that, we'd always call them biscuits and gravy. So whenever I heard him say biscuits and gravy, I was like that kind of brought flashbacks back, you know.
I don't know. Shocker used to holler for all his milk and cookies.
Yeah, Savage, we were in the same World Cup. I remember you. Nah, man, I really don't want to go into nobody's castle. If you have any questions about like certain things, you can take screenshots of what's going on with it. I don't mind going into someone's castle, but I don't want to go into anybody's castle and then like say something happens, and then you know, I'm one of the ones that have been in it, you know, later on down the road, and then I'm getting blamed. You know, I don't want to do that. But yeah, man, we'll be happy. We'll be more than happy to help you out, man. And yeah, we were in World Cup. I think that was when we were in 1092.
Whoa, that's long ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was whenever things like World Cup were really cool, you know. I'd almost say
I
that
like World Cup. I can't wait.
World Cup, the very like the very beginning, whenever they had Kingdom Transfer World Cup and KVKs and stuff like that, man, those you cannot beat those. You know, those were amazing. That was back when, yeah, it was so much fun back then. Like there was always something to do. You know, and like you got your downtime, and then that's whenever people started complaining, like, oh, there's nothing to do. Oh, I'm just sitting here stagnant in a peace kingdom. Like attack something, bitch. You know. Now look at you. You got 7 hours to do shit. You got a whole 24 hours worth of shit to do, and you got to work a job. And now you're like, there's so much to do. You did it to yourself.
Work a job, deal with kids,
Yeah.
deal with family and everything else, and yeah, no time.
And you got 12 hours worth of game shit to do. Overlord Throne. Oh my God, Overlord. I miss that so
Oh, yeah.
much. Yeah. Qatar, I remember whenever you were in Overlord too, weren't you?
Well, I try to, from
Yeah.
far away at that time because, playing in Overlord, you need a full team to,
Yeah.
at least try to do any damage to those monster castle inside the throne.
Yeah.
And it's money and time consuming, from time to, it opens till the time it closes. It's crazy. But we had a lot of fun there, yeah.
I honestly feel like they could set back the events a little bit, step them all back a little bit, and just keep the main events.
I believe the sea now it's playing a similar role to the Overlord.
Yeah, but it wasn't nothing like Overlord, man. See, I don't feel like I don't you know how it is, I don't feel like C is anything like Overlord could ever been. Overlord
was die hard for that equipment.
Yeah, Overlord was hey, them people, man, them people really came out and showed out for that equipment. Cuz it was exclusive. Yeah, P5 Overlord was fun. I didn't get to partake in it, but I saw it. That was funny.
Well, I just got reminded of one time at Overlord. Tonight, actually, Elena, she sent me a clip tonight about that time. One of my friends, he left the game a long time ago. I think almost 2 years now, or 1 year and a half. His castle name was Ar-Rayyan. He also was a good player and very strong castle. He slept by the throne of Overlord.
Really?
Yeah. He left the game, literally, I think not more than 8-10 minutes. And when he logged into the game, he was zeroed by TVB.
It's like they have they have
he was frustrated. Then I logged in. At that time, I don't know. I think only TVB was present at that time near the throne. So I just ported next to his castle. His castle is still on fire. then I start attacking the catapults solo. I'm trying to get their attention. Then they start rallying me. They opened 3 rallies. I took the first one, then I jumped. Then I wanted them to open at least a double, not a triple rallies. So after that single rally, they doubled me, rallied me 3 times with double rally every time.
Yeah.
That was fun. It was a real test, for, a solo castle with defense against, TVB with Royal among them at that time.
Yeah,
it was
original TVB.
That was original TVB. What's up, Bat? What's up, Batman? So I think that I honestly would like for them to, my opinion doesn't mean shit because I don't really play right now. But I mean, if I ever came back, I would like for the game to be like, them to dial back the events. And then have like events like DC and World Cup and Overlord Throne to be the pinnacle. Overlord Throne, you should be able to get like if they had Overlord Throne and it was like a 5-day event or something like that. I know that that's a long time, but I mean I'm just spitballing here. But if they had Overlord Throne and they brought it back to where you could get like the equipment, the special equipment and everything, and they did it 6 times. And then the 7th time they did it to where you could get like a special gem or a special Dragonstone. If they did it like that, and then they went back and was like, okay, well we're gonna do the helmet this time, we're gonna do the armor this time, the ring this time, something like that. It's gonna be a special ring with these attributes. And I mean, I can tell you right now, man, it would be. I never had a team to go in there, and now I'm with 200. My castle's in Kingdom 200, so I got a team, so I could go in. It wouldn't even be for me to get the piece. It would be for my team to get it, you know, and that would be so much fun. It would be almost worth playing.
That's true.
Where did Qatar go?
That's Qatar. He'll back.
Oh man. Anyways, I guess he's going to go check on his castle since I scared him.
Maybe they kicked him
Yeah,
to
he's
rally,
actually
and we were just
online.
keeping him busy.
Yeah.
We were talking
So
to him while
everybody-
they were zeroing up.
We've rallied him 10
So
times
everybody
already.
excited about transfer coming up?
Is it going to be after this KVK since it's over?
No, it's
Once
gonna
TC's
be
over?
on 19. It's gonna be on 19th of May because the Dragon campaign officially ending on 5th of May.
But it's over now, though, right?
It's over.
Wasn't that just a contingent?
Well,
I think
my
it
team
could be.
didn't.
I
It
think
Wait,
it's
you
still
didn't allow-
going for the lower level kingdoms, the ones that didn't make it into the championship round. They go until the 5th, and then transfer will be after that.
I see.
Yeah, the actually two Dragon campaign is still going.
We don't get to play it anymore, but everybody else does.
I wonder if that's why I can't open up the stupid thing.
Probably.
Hey, are the transfer
Well-
rules the same? I don't know if we've already touched on that, but I know that it was
No,
asked.
they're not.
What's the transfer rules now?
Well,
They haven't really
the-
announced them. It's going to be based on something else. The
No,
kingdom
we did
activity.
announce it. It's gonna be based on kingdom activity, kingdom
Based on
trade.
looks.
Whatever the hell
Uh,
that means.
Yeah, it's
it's-
not very clear.
It's the I believe it's the same rules as the rules for merge. Like when your kingdom is active and they spend at some point, like they have some decent amount of money that been spending, your kingdom is not legible for merge.
Sorry, guys.
Skins also
problem.
stripped off during transfer. So
So, but you know what? The worst thing? That we don't know the limit for each kingdom yet. As COK said, we're gonna see it when the drum gonna be opened. It's gonna be written on a kingdom number, and so you can't really plan your drum because you don't really know how many people could come to you.
It'll be
I
20.
always say
holy
You know,
shit.
this game is lacking transparency, honestly. You know, when the developers trying to arrange for transfer or jump or many things, they it's like when they say that this is a hidden attributes out of your report, you cannot see it, but it does make effect. It's nonsense actually from the game all the time.
Yeah.
Now they are hiding the actual reasons for the transfer. Nobody knows why.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
want to make sure it benefits. It has to benefit certain people.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah.
basically, let's say you invited like 20 castles to your kingdom, but in the day of the jump, you're gonna know that your limit is just 10, and what you're gonna do?
Yeah, it's making it really hard for any large active kingdom to recruit.
Yeah,
Well, no,
I think what they're
example.
trying to do is they're trying to stop super kingdoms from popping up, which is almost impossible. You know.
But you already created one, so that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
now that you've got a super kingdom,
Really?
now that we're talking about 1611 and Kingdom 200 merging, you guys don't want to have that. You guys are like, "Oh, hold on now, let's talk about this." You know?
Yeah, because they don't want TVB to have any real competition.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Well-
just put it out there. I mean, come on.
I really
But
Wait. But Osmond is leaving. I don't think Osmond will stay in 13-14.
no, I think he will stay. But the thing is, look, really, TVB been created is when 35 superpowered castles just transferred there out of nowhere. and none of us have a same chance to do it actually.
Here's the thing that gets me is that the only thing that they cared about was DC. They didn't care about KVK. They didn't care about nothing. Like and that's part of why I would like for.
Yeah, I think.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I think DC is very important for them because I think the dragon have a traditional symbol for Eastern cultures.
Well, yeah.
So that's why they are focusing only at DC. All the other events is doesn't concern them that much, but only DC you will see them flip everything back and forth to arrange good chances for certain people. This is something.
Yeah, I think that
Listening. Well, this is the game. We are at least having some fun with our friends.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. I mean, and here's the thing is that everybody gets to choose what event is right for them. But like I said, man, if they brought back Overlord War, there would be no reason why TVB wouldn't want to play, and then we would get to see the raw, because there's no points involved. You can't fake it to make it. There's no solo attacks. Let's just put this out there. So Qatar, could anybody on TVB's team solo you out of anything?
Say again. Last part I didn't hear it well.
So could anybody on TVB, the whole team, any one castle, solo you out of, like, say, the throne, or say a portal or a point or anything?
With T14.
With T14, yes.
Solo.
Yeah.
If you continue to fill it, if you continue to be on top of it.
Well, your troops
But
die, right?
You're probably okay if you fill it all with T14.
But you know what I'm saying, though. Like, they don't get points in those events. They don't get points, though. And yes, they die. But at the same time, say like in Throne War, if you recall, if you have a good time team, if you recall and somebody else, like say they're soloing, and you have somebody else that's of equal power to you or close to your power, fill up with you, then and send in marches and fill up with you and fill up to your capacity, you could recall and heal your troops, right?
Let me just stop you right there. now with the game changing, suddenly. Well, let's say it wasn't that a surprise for most of players, but when you see T9 large march killing, insanely a stronger and higher troops, well, a castle with, let's say, 100 million T9 infantry, he will keep soloing you with T9 and killing your stronger troops, with the good formation you have. He will keep just soloing you all the night. What you will do?
You will lose more than he.
Yeah, but
so he will keep attacking you with the T9, and you will keep what? Reinforcing with the, let's say, Griffin or T14 or T13. Yeah,
that's a good point.
You are losing. You are not. Yeah. So this is insane. Trying to just defend with a good troops. You are just throwing the goods after the bad.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but
very unbalanced.
It's very unbalanced. But my point also is that in those kind of matches, like outside of DC, there's no points involved. So them just sitting there soloing you could throw your troops at, like, there's certain players that for a piece of exclusive equipment they would just throw their troops away.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they have a chance at holding on to something, they would build 100 billion power just to defend the whole time that they're just throwing troops at it. You know?
Well, we actually have PvP for KVK this week.
You guys are gonna lose. I
Have
mean,
fun.
it's okay.
Oh, it's gonna be brutal. People throwing troops who can transfer.
Yeah.
And we got 200.
And-
Yay.
Yeah, and now there is no more DC for them to hold back. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be brutal, yes.
You think that they're actually gonna try for DC? I mean, for KVK?
Yeah, why not? I think it will be fun for them now after they conquered DC and they got the number one. Yeah.
Now watch them fix the troop layering to where
Now infantry T14 won't kill as much as before.
watch them change the troop layering to where you can't solo with T9 anymore. You know, it doesn't make it worth it. And you're like, where was this update whenever whenever DC was going on?
Well, if you noticed at the, not the finals, not even the semi-final, the quarter-final, the game flipped, from infantry to cavalry. Then it ended up at archers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was crazy,
But it started
time
off with
period
archers.
in a month or month and a half, they changed all of that, suddenly without any, announcement or anything. You just have to figure it out yourself. Huh?
They never announced it. It's the same as when the Paladins
Well,
was
they made an
wasted
announcement.
everything.
It just wasn't for everybody else.
Yeah.
Well, I think
So-
there's certain castles that had just through the exploration of with the arrays that had made attacks, more prevalent.
Yeah, they definitely need to balance it.
Sometimes the bad thing about this kind of strategy is we discover such changes by losing badly in several games in KBK and C, DC or whatever. But others, they get that knowledge way ahead of us. So
That's true.
yeah, so
Yeah.
we have no
Some
clue.
of them are developers, so they know.
Yeah, that's the main reason that we keep talking. We need transparency. Well, let us all have access to that knowledge at the same time with everybody else.
Yeah,
We will be racing each other to get that knowledge and develop and do whatever we can. Just don't hand it over to certain people way ahead of everybody else and let everybody try to chase them.
But Qatar, here's the thing though, is that what they're gonna say is going on, is that they're gonna say, oh well, they found it out. They're gonna say that
Well, but
it was always available. They just found it out before you. You know.
Okay.
And there's a certain amount of that. That's true.
The handsome 18, he just appear out of nowhere and start soloing with infantry T14.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Something very, very, normal question.
Yeah.
For siege, okay, when you want to attack with siege, do you know what benefits your T13 siege in your attributes of the siege attributes? What benefits the T13 and what benefits T11 in your siege attributes? Does anybody have any?
Yeah, siege offensive damage and siege
Yeah.
damage.
Offensive, yeah. But
Okay,
then you've
that's
got the elephants, which they give HP.
Okay, no,
And-
I mean.
You mean the
what
other
you
ones?
Have to,
The Del
what
Grande.
you have to change or focus on to make your T13 stronger, or make your T11 stronger.
I also do counters.
Well, counter by and counter.
Now this
Countered
is
by infantry.
countered by or countered. You will try to get it in any way, but I mean offensive damage, it will enhance the strength of T13, right?
Yep.
But doesn't
Okay.
work on defense.
But what?
Doesn't work on defense.
Well, I don't think anybody is trying to defend with siege, but I mean as attack, to make it a brutal attack. What does enhance your T11?
I don't use it.
Well,
I attack only all the T13.
The way that it's described,
it is receive damage. You have to enhance your receive damage, so T11 will be a stronger, brutal in killing. Does that appear in any of the strategic articles they are, trying to publish or send?
No, it
Nobody
don't.
knows.
It don't. They used to they tried to get me to write strategic articles back whenever they were introducing new troops and stuff like that. Whenever they introduced T13, they tried to get me to write strategic articles, and I asked them, is there anything that I need to know about these troops that isn't published here? No, you know everything. Okay.
So such information, it got leaked to certain people. By the time it reaches the public, those certain people, which is already very strong players and very strong teams, so you have to chase them and make you feel desperate to get that knowledge, or how did they get that, and they will be ahead of many players. So either you try to chase in all directions, and they have a plan for them, tailored for them to what focus at which time, and we have to chase, like blind people. This is not a fair, competition for everybody at this kind of strategy for the game, for the players.
But what I think you're talking about are smaller changes to the battle algorithm from a metadata perspective. That I think you're making a great point, right? That's what you're talking about more than.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I would like to get somebody from COK on here.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I would like to get that way we could all sit down and have a question and answer.
It depends on, and I'm not in the whatever the beta server or whatever but I imagine there's people that do lots of testing in there. How diligent your testing regime is, right?
But see, I was part of the beta server back before it was considered a beta server. Back whenever it was just a testing server, long ago, whenever P5 was being discussed, and they shut it down. But they didn't. It wasn't never one of those situations where people were testing shit. What I wanted to do was I wanted to go into testing like
new functions
and stuff like that, like maxing it out. I told them, I was like, I want a castle that is completely manipulatable. I want to be able to manipulate it to where I can max something out, and then I can bring it all the way down and do nothing with it. Like absolutely have max out siege stats in one.
You mean like you have, if you are familiar with computers, with the DOS system?
Yeah.
The black, board that you can write whatever you want in it. Eliminate anything and then add it back again whenever you just feel like it.
Yep. Say I wanted an all infantry castle, and I went all infantry and I attacked somebody and tested that out against a certain troop. And then I wanted to dial back the infantry all the way and then just go complete cavalry. That's what I wanted, and that's what I told them that I wanted. And then they shut down the server. They were like, "Oh, too many people are doing it." And I was like, seriously? They gave me a castle with like, I think it was like 1 billion gold or something like that. It had some stupid amount of gold, and I built everything that I could with gold. But it wasn't what it's all. What those beta servers aren't what they're all cracked up to be. then they tell you whenever you first go in them. And Bat knows. I think Bat's got a castle in the beta server. The reason that I don't have one right now is because they told me that I couldn't attack people at will or anything like that. You just had to kind of sit there. That's what they told me.
Well, yeah, they say many things, but I don't think they mean it all. Similar to when you ask them about a certain, reports, asking them how is that possible, they will just directly blunt.
They'll
and
divert
say,
the question.
It's a hidden attributes in the
Yeah.
reports. You cannot calculate it yourself. The system will calculate it for you. What the fuck? Sorry. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. How am I gonna make changes to my troops, the formation, if I don't know the hidden attributes? Is it a real magic? Here we are practicing.
I mean, I suspect. There's definitely certain things, attributes that are advertised even in dragon skills and stuff like that aren't reflected apparently in
in statistics.
In statistics,
Yeah.
I mean, like the accuracy thing that's always kind of boggled me. Infantry accuracy,
Yeah, something you cannot.
How does that manifest?
You cannot measure.
Yeah. How do you gauge that? How do you gauge?
Well,
what's
accuracy of the infantry?
Yeah.
If you're familiar with, I mean, like this is kind of more IT, and I'm not an IT guy, but I work with a lot of IT people, and whenever they're developing, they're having to do regression testing, right? And that's where they set up all these different scenarios to see, well, what's the impact of, changing this variable, and then they have to run it through basically everything to kind of test to make sure that it flows correctly.
And see, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, but they wouldn't give that. They've got a server that's like that. I'm sure that they do.
Oh, for sure.
I'm absolutely sure that they do.
Probably have all those scenarios already set up, and obviously those scenarios and those developers are exactly what.
Sorry, don't say scenario. Say algorithm.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. It's algorithm.
No, there's an algorithm, but they have their use cases. Maybe that's a better word to say. What I'm saying when I say scenarios, I'm thinking of use cases, which basically define what are the different pieces variables that they're changing.
Yeah, but
True.
Like how you can control? Well, you have 20% active chance. Well, when I gonna make sure? Well, I need that 20% now, because I am rallying. Anybody.
Yeah.
I need that. I need the maximum.
Well, whenever
my castle now.
Whenever they started that whole 20% stuff, right? That was
10%, 5%,
yeah.
20%. Well, I can't measure it. I need it.
That was back whenever they started going up to like 1,000% archer and 1,000% infantry, and like you're like, all right, so is it 20% of 100% or 20% of 1,000%? Because that changes the whole dynamic. Like, do you have a 20% chance of out of 1,000 to make that shot? Like, am I shooting?
No,
am I shooting from my free throw line, or am I shooting from the opposing free throw line?
No, you have 20% luck. It may work or not totally.
Yeah, but it's got to be a 20% out of something. Like, is it a 20% out of 100%? Because they've shown you that 100% is not really 100%.
It's like how crit works in Royal Arena.
Yeah.
In Royal Arena, I try sometimes with the same exactly the same formation or the same buff. I try to attack the same castle with the same formation 2 or 3 times, after each other.
Different result every time, huh?
Yeah, not different. The first time I lose, and the opponents still have, let's say, 400,000 troops left. Second time, I win, and I have left 700,000. How is that even possible?
Yeah.
What's that percentage that makes all that, differential in that, percentage? I don't know how do they calculate that. It's crazy.
Well, and I asked Cookie this, and if he's on, I think I mentioned how how many turns are there in the battle? And I thought he said 10, but
Yeah, there's 10 turns in a
10.
battle.
10
There-
what?
It's 10 turns in a battle.
Mm.
So each layer gets 10 turns. But there's also 2 layers to each troop type. You know what I'm
And
saying?
Either way,
Applying-
their math
your
doesn't
crit
add
rate is
up.
your crit rate is being applied 10 times potentially, right? So in some turns or rounds they'll be successful, and then in some they won't. I'm assuming that's what that means, correct?
Yeah. And don't forget, there is 2 layers of each troop, and also now you have the armor and the razor, so that's also different.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. If we're gonna go, down that rabbit hole, we are not getting anywhere. So yeah,
We're talking in circles on that. So
chasing our tails all the night.
So we need to figure out a way to talk to somebody and get real answers on that at some point. So
They will never answer on it because I believe we don't
Well,
know it by themselves.
here's
So
here's the thing, is that I'm gonna send out. I know that COK watches this. I know that a lot of the developers, and not necessarily developers, but I know that a lot of the people that are hired by COK, that actually work for them, they watch this. They can. I would like to send out something to ask them, invite one of them to the show, and that way we can actually sit there and pick their brain, and it's not a shot at them, it's not to pick on them or anything like that. It's to invite them here.
This is a way to make us enjoy the game more.
Yes,
That's it.
Just explanation, like hey, what is
and
this?
we don't need anybody with a stereotype answers, pre-packed answer.
Yeah.
That's vague and does not lead us anyway.
Exactly.
We need somebody at least to make the vision more clearer to us, crystal clear.
Yes.
So I have to know what to do, when to do it. And we have different troops, we have different castle. That castle is focused on infantry, the other one on cavalry, the other one. Everybody's trying, nobody can have, let's say for an example, well, I need a balanced castle, okay? A full maxed castle. I cannot focus on all 4 troops at the same time because, I have to need the basic attack. I have to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
If I need the different, so I have to be focused on 1 or maximum 2 kind of troops in one march.
Exactly.
That will make the rallies or the attacks or even at buildings or at castles. That will make it, more like chances. We have to, as it used to be, I have to, let's say, scout at a building. I will know which troop are inside. I have to make adjustment. Then I will make a recalibration for the castle or what. Make it fun because I know exactly what I'm getting at my attack. But now it's like shooting blanks and out of the sky. I don't know what I'm getting out of it. I don't know if the percentage is going to work. Should I add more layers? Which magic I can use now? And the new magic, the old magic, the new ring. It's all blank. So we are focused in one direction, just trying to throw whatever we got at one attack. That's crazy. And even your team, if they don't get a solid answers what to do, you are losing your control how to make them enjoy the game with you. I don't want to play the game solo. This is not the way to play this game. This is a teamwork. So even your team should know what to do. And if you counsel them, tell them, well, guys, do this or that, they will know you know what you are talking about. Now, none of us know exactly how we're going to get what we are aiming to get. It's useless, talking like this with ourselves, unless, they come down out of their I will tell to talk to us and explain the game, make everybody know how to do what they want, how to get where they want. Then we will have more joyful game.
Yes, exactly. I
I'm
mean,
boarding everybody because I'm exhausted by this nonsense strategy. And yeah, I know I'm boarding everybody, but
well,
I'm sure everybody is knowing what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
well,
you're expressing valid concerns, and it really, at the end of the day, just has to do with, how are they fiddling with basically the combat algorithm, and there are minor changes. You can tell when some troops are more effective than they used to be, and some go out of favor, and and that's what you're talking about chasing, right? All the time, it's like, well, I don't know why this used to be able to kill a lot more, and all of a sudden now it's not effective.
I miss all days when we have only attack, defense, and HP. That's it. That time, well, we will know what to do, how to do it. Now, you need a rocket science to help you recalibrate, calibrate your castle. Similar to what this gentleman he was asking you, Trouble. I need you to look at my report.
yeah.
Honestly, if when somebody asks me that question, I try to avoid answering because I don't know.
Well,
I know I know the generals, but what I can say,
see,
I will tell him directly. Focus on everything.
well, see, this is the thing is that whenever I see somebody's report, I always ask for a full defense and a full offense report with buffs
Yeah.
and without. So usually it's I want to see a total of 4 reports per castle. So I want to see full buffs on attack, full buffs on defense, no buffs on attack, and no buffs on defense with their main heroes, all that. But
Even at that, sorry, even at that report, you will not have a similar result.
yeah,
Do you know why?
you won't have
Because
a
the
total
percentage of the
accurate.
troops inside his castle will vary.
Yeah,
The attacker's troops is vary. It's crazy.
you'll never have a true accurate
Yeah.
because like you said, the algorithm. And I've been in this
It's
situation
completely
before.
dynamic too.
Yeah.
So.
I've been in this situation
You
before, at
you will
I've
have a
asked,
roughly answer, but not an accurate answer.
yeah. And that's what I offer is a rough answer, and nobody's ever going to, just like you said, it varies, it changes, and most people don't think that whether or not it depends upon where your castle is sitting even. If it's not in your alliance territory, if it's in another kingdom, if it's in sea, if it's
KVK or
yeah,
right.
it's always going to be different. And that's why I've invited COK developers on this show several times. I've invited anybody that works for COK that can explain, things to us on this show several times. And I feel like they might think that it's like a trap, like we might be
No.
trying to, because they've offered to talk to me on their terms, which is like a Skype call, and it really didn't get much accomplished.
Well, to be fair, you got to have the right person come on too. Someone who's able to talk in a. I'd say this from a marketing perspective, but also be able to dumb it down so that they're able to talk to people.
Yeah.
And I don't,
And
so it's understandable, because believe me, there's a lot of translation that goes between IT talk and
yeah,
and game talk.
and I talked to Steven long ago, and I told Steven, I was like, this is back whenever we went to the LA event. One of the times that we went to the LA event, I talked to him and I was like, hey man, like if it's money that's motivating certain updates, just let me know. It's not that big of a deal. I have no problem with you just being honest with me and let me know, hey, we did this because we make more money off of this, of it being sold like this. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. But don't try to tell me that it's because of game experience, or something like that.
even there is one more thing that concerns me the most. Sometimes, I'm sure many of you guys have been at my shows in this subject. When I try to dig for a gems, okay, or try to reforge an equipment or enhance it or whatever, okay, you always fail, and after quite a time, you try to raise your voice, send many emails to developers, then okay, please do this or that, try. And when you annoy them enough, they will tell you, okay, we will try to fix it for you. Suddenly you will get good results.
Yeah.
So does that mean they have a switch on off, or elevating your percentage of success, or lower it? It's like we are looking at certain castles, especially farms. They are getting something we only dream of, okay, and they get it for free many times. Well, if that is a kind of marketing, well, guys, look at those farms, they get it for free. I'm sure if you work harder you will get it. No, I don't need that. Just get me a percentage, well, or pay this amount and you have 100%, you will get what you pay for.
Trouble
Because
1991.
this is gambling, and gambling like this is illegal. You might get it, you might not. No, just tell me this will cost you that. Either I go for it or not. Give me the choice to be in the clear. This is annoying.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there are a couple things where they're changing it, where like like if you look with the what they were doing with the basic attack gems, the basic
yeah, all the gems now,
so you get these shards so that that there's a cap. Look, if I may get lucky beforehand, but if I don't, then I know that at least once I reach get enough shards, then at least I'll get the gem.
No, unfortunately, now with this new refining window they opened, you have only 5% chance.
Right.
Well, I noticed other guys, they try it 2 or 3 times and they got what they want. Others, they tried 10 times and they got nothing, zero.
Right.
Zero. Well, how is that fair?
That sounds like scam.
Yeah, it is a scam.
No.
At least give me something. Give me something solid, a solid answer that I can rely on, and know if I pay. Well, let's say for certain thing you have to pay maximum $1,000, a maximum to get that thing. Whatever, you might get it by 200, maybe 500, but it's never ever gonna exceed
1,000.
Yeah, it's not gonna exceed 1,000. At least I know what's my limits.
Exactly.
Yeah, they are not doing that.
It's kind of like the arrays, especially when DC was getting closer to the finals. It was like so difficult to get any type of basic anything on the arrays.
Exactly.
Yes. And then as soon as you get bumped out, it's like it's shit in fucking water now. Like you can get whatever array you want.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I succeeded with one thing tonight.
What's that?
I make Elena's so quiet. I wonder why.
Well, because it's a gathering event.
Well, I think you are writing notes. Well, I see now many mics being muted. Now it's gone. Everybody want a piece of you.
And where's the curly?
Oh my God, Salim. Ricardo, that's actually a good question.
Where's your husband at? Can you go wake him up, please?
Just kick him. We know he's right next to you.
I know, right?
Well, I just heard someone snoring now. I don't know if is it You know, whose mic was catching that snoring? Was it you?
Well, there was only one person who fell asleep during whole stream. It was Wolf from 1521.
Well, it's just like it's just like just like Mickey. Mickey has the automatic crickets. He swears up
Yes.
and down that those
Yeah.
are those are the
tree frogs.
those are
Come
tree
on,
frogs.
They're not crickets.
They sound just like crickets.
They do. They do. And I'm sorry for anybody I put to sleep.
Well, here goes Mal. She muted the chat again.
No, that's because I'm just having a bite of pie and I don't want you to hear me chewing.
Oh.
Oh.
Bon
She
appetit.
doesn't want to go chomp, chomp, chomp.
Right.
Well, thank you guys for this fun stream. It's my, exit now.
Yeah,
So I
man,
have-
really appreciate you coming on, man. You've every
Well,
time that you've been a
it's-
guest, man, you've been great to have.
Well, thank you so much. It's my pleasure to have you. I know I talk more than I listen, but since this is my only second time in a stream, so I have a lot to.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I didn't.
But
I
you
didn't.
give good content.
Yes, you do. You really do. And it's just like Rikabi, man. Once you get Rikabi to start talking, man, I can just imagine if we get you and him on the same stream with Salam. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun. But here's the thing is that Rikabi and Salam are both fake it. They're both like no, I don't like to talk. And then as soon as they get on, they're like they're talking. They're in it.
Well, I love to talk.
Yeah.
When I have something to say.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
And
Most of the time I'm more quiet, but when I have something to say or the subject intrigued me, I like to step up and say whatever in my mind.
Well, you've brought some very good points up tonight.
Well, I hope it gets certain ears to listen and think about.
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll listen, but I don't know about doing anything. About
Absolutely. I mean, and having a COK, having a Elix staff member on here has been an open invitation ever since I started the show back 4 years ago. So, I mean, was it 4 years ago? 3 years ago. I started this show originally 3 years ago, and it's always been an open invitation.
Well, sorry for saying this, but even out of your show, let's say they will open their own discussion.
Oh yeah,
we don't mind.
Absolutely, and
at least open a direct dialogue between them and us as players, asking them and getting a real answers, a clear answers on what we are thinking about. So that will make our game and our money well spent and having fun.
Exactly. And I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be on my show. It doesn't have. It was just an open invitation.
Yeah. So sorry for that, but we will chase that anywhere. If it's here on your show, we respect you. We cherish everything you do, for all your friends here. But if they say, well, we don't want to be hosted by anybody, we will host our show ourselves. Well, be our guest. I don't think anybody will mind if they step up and try to do that by themselves.
Absolutely. Nobody will mind. I have no problem with that.
We'll all be there with bells on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, thank you guys. It's been a pleasure to,
Thank you for calling, Salem.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't call. I joined. What do you mean? Thank you for calling. Well, this is answering machine for you.
She said,
Elena, or what?
I think she said coming. No. But it sounded just like calling.
Yes, I say coming.
Ah.
Coming.
Well, you have to pronounce it.
Coming.
Yeah, coming, calling.
Thank you for coming.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, man. So
I think I'm gonna be the first one who is gonna kill Qatar.
We'll fall in line. I'm sure there is many who want to do that. By all means.
Now I understood that sentence perfectly.
hey, Qatar, weren't you in the kingdom with Masaf and Bravos and me?
No. Well, I started back. My first kingdom was 422, then
Mhm.
jumped to 242, then 1416, then back to 242, and now 1611. This is my
Okay.
whole journey.
Okay.
Well, Trouble actually played with us in 242
Yeah, I
for
did.
some
Who?
time.
I played with you guys in 242. Just for a little bit. It was right before I quit. Like, I don't know. I might have had a week there.
A week.
Yeah.
Well,
He had a
I'm
weak
sure-
week.
Yeah. It was
well,
one of those
I hope
things.
it was a good. I hope it was a good weekend for you.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't nothing that anybody had done. It was just the game. I was done with it at that point. So,
And I remember that era.
yeah.
It is very clear.
242 with Devil. Faraz the Devil,
And
not,
Breaker was with us.
yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Have
Breaker's
a good night.
Breaker's a team whore.
It's good talking to you.
Yeah,
It was a pleasure, Qatar.
See you later, guys.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bat, what's up, man? I don't know if Bat wants to come on. Bat, you wanna come on and make fun of Princess Xena, apparently?
On it, Batman.
Bat,
Cookie is probably celebrating his birthday. That's why he's not here.
oh, today's Cookie's birthday?
Well, it was at 25th.
The 25th? Yeah, today's the 25th. Today's the 25th, fool.
Today is the 25th in the USA. It is not the 25th everywhere.
Yes.
I know that. I know that. I'll bring Xena on if she'll come on.
Xena won't come on. She's too scared.
Xena scared?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you got to be so
I've asked
scared,
her
Xena.
numerous times.
I'm sorry you got to be so scared, Xena.
Xena actually the one who is being most quiet lately.
Well,
That's because they're waiting for that big transfer.
so we need Simi on in order to sing Happy Birthday to Cookie.
No, we can't have Sammy.
What?
Sammy is busy.
I know Simi's busy.
So leave the girl in peace.
She's having an anniversary, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Joe's getting in his car. He finally got dressed.
Oh shit! Finally
Found his clothes.
found his clothes.
Shut up. Sorry, where are you going this time?
Oh man. Yeah, so Batman, bring Xena with you. Hop on. So what's your guys' take on the whole what Qatar said?
I think a lot of it is just cock playing on the whole gambling
Addiction.
people. Yes, addiction. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Well, so many people stay in just for friends.
It's a dating show too.
Hi, Xena.
Xena, what's
Hi.
Oh my God, she came.
up? How you doing?
You guys are little trollers. Holy hell.
Yes. I was
Cat.
I was just getting ready. I was just getting ready to talk about how soft you were.
Oh wow, really?
I was just getting ready to be like.
Donkey, come on.
I was just
Come
getting
on
ready to.
now.
I was just getting ready to be like, it's okay. You know, she wants to be soft. Just let her be soft.
The problem with transfer is that they haven't given us a number. Like, we had our list of 30, and then like now we don't know. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's, you know.
Yeah, it's a problem with transfer.
So you take that 30 and get the top 5 and hope they all come.
Man.
Devil said.
Yeah, it's not
Devil said that you were
good.
going to 538.
Oh
That's what
my
I
God.
Yeah, me and Devil are going together.
Devil, you going
We
to
want to go hang out
538?
with Bat.
Devil's
No,
not.
no way. No,
Devil
no
We're
don't.
gonna
way
follow
from this.
Bat.
Devil don't have the power to go to 538. She don't have the juice.
Oh no. That would kick me off of his team and zero me.
Bet. Now you got to come on. You already said that you were coming if Xena came. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where in the hell you been at. Bet. Come on, man. We both started at the same time.
In different time zones.
I know, right?
Let me start memeing him. Maybe he'll come.
Yeah, you gotta start memeing the shit out of him. Do something about when Bat says he's coming to your kingdom.
I don't know. Somebody post that meme about riding unicorns. Maybe Rakabi will show up.
I know, right? Where in the hell is it? Bat said, "Fuck." Don't give us that bullshit of you walking your dog now.
Bat has secret plans. He's trying to get me to come to 538. Don't tell anybody.
Oh yeah.
Why? Because he wants to burn you?
Yeah, he's been wanting to burn me for a very long time.
I'm sure nobody here will say anything. Your secret's safe.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
not this group.
Yeah, this is a secret group. You know, only the people that
I
are watching,
know.
only the people that are watching can see it. Come on, Bat.
It's a closed stream. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
it's a close.
Nobody's listening.
Only Duel, really? Bat was in our kingdom, and he dueled me every single day, like every day.
Really?
Yeah. His little games.
How'd you
I think
like
he beat
that?
me once.
He beat you
Beat
only.
me like once.
Really?
Yeah, and then he made a video. Yeah, and then he made a video about it. He had to figure out the layers to kill me.
Yeah, Siege.
No, he couldn't beat me with the siege.
Really? Are you skilled in? Are you skilled in Siege?
No.
Oh, he was just weak in Siege.
It was my my towers. I had my towers all mixed out, so.
Nice.
Yeah, he did fail.
Joe, where are you going?
Yeah, Joe.
Just got a beer.
Okay.
For a beer? Dude, take me with you, man.
I get a beer. I get beef jerky.
I knew that there was gonna be food.
Habas con chile limon. What the fuck is this?
Oh my God.
Who did a Wawa run?
Hey Xena, do you remember whenever we were maxing out our towers?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that it was me and you that had discussed it, and I was like,
Yeah.
now that I'm remembering it.
Yeah, we had him maxed out, and it was really hard for anybody to beat us in the duel. And then,
Yeah.
and then Bat posted that video, and told everybody what the issue was and how to fix
Yep.
it.
Low-level troops.
Yeah.
Son of
A
a
little
son
layers,
of a
little
bitch.
levels, and you kill. I'm like, you little.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, and every time somebody would lose a duel to me, I'd say, "Oh shit, they didn't watch Pat's video."
Yep. the Twin Towers, Devil. Devil has given up on talking in Discord. She's talking in stream chat now. I could just imagine if she had said that. Towers, which towers? Which towers?
Turret.
Trouble.
Your turret.
Well, I guess Bat's not coming on. What the hell?
Nah, he's afraid.
I know, so scared, man.
There you go. Start that again.
So scared.
So scared. So scared.
Go ahead and put that meme on the screen, Trouble.
Okay, which one is? Oh, I see it. There's a meme. Oh, Batman follow the rainbow. Devil roasted me. Hold on. Whoops. Hold on. Please roast. And dude, where's Batman? There we go. That's my phone.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
Bat Salam said, I wonder if you'd be able to speak more clearly if your parents' cousins were second cousins instead of first.
Oh.
I've never met someone who's at once thoughtless, selfish, and uncaring for other people's interests while having such lame and boring interests of his own. You don't have friends because you shouldn't. Jesus Christ.
Brutal.
That's the same insult that got Diablo.
Oh my God.
That was so funny, Diablo.
Oh my God. I want Diablo to come on. I'll never forget it. I just happened to look in on Discord and I saw Diablo has joined. Please give a round of applause or some stupid shit like that. And then Diablo, where's that stupid bitch at? That was Diablo didn't say hi or nothing. He just said, "Where's the stupid bitch at?" Oh man, you guys are just roasting the shit out of each other using somebody.
Oh my God.
You have a face made for radio.
Oh no, the one above that is like, wow.
I would call you a cunt, but the lack of warmth and depth, Jesus Christ. Take my lowest priority and put yourself beneath it. Oh my God. Said, please roast trouble.
Oh my God.
I bet your dick is an innie and your belly button is an outie. Jesus Christ. That's terrible, man. Damn, Salam.
He said you're playing with a nub.
Why should I listen to you? You are fat and you can't poo or pee. You stink like you have a crush on poo. What? Jesus.
That's quite an insult.
That must have been Devil.
Just don't make sense all the way around.
Right.
Spinja is just roasting the shit out of Mal on a regular basis.
You are what happens when urine gets mixed with sperm.
Yeah.
And you don't swallow.
God wasted a good asshole when he put teeth on your mouth.
God.
Oh my God. I bet you're a magician who only knows one trick, turning beer into domestic violence. I would challenge you to a battle of the wits, but you seem unarmed.
You're just a hormonal banana.
Oh my God.
I like this one. Devil said, "Please roast Batman." He said, "You're such a pussy that fucking you wouldn't be gay."
Good night, Lennon.
You.
I gotta remember that one.
Oh man. Well, I guess we're gonna shut this down since Batman won't join. This will forever be known as the one that Batman set out. So we zeroed Kotaro today, and we scared Batman. So I think that's a good day. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Appreciate the likes and subscribes. If you could just hit that subscribe button. It's always free. It just means that you get to see the next video and get to see the next stream. Get invited to the next stream. You can join our Discord. That's free as well. Anything to